Good evening. This is Mr. Connolly, proud principal at the Junior Senior High School. Please rise as Gabby Dene sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Gabby. Great job as always. Good evening, and welcome to our third annual Content Area Honor Society induction ceremony. I hope you and your families are doing well and staying safe during these crazy times. As we continue with remote learning, I want to express how impressed I am with our entire community. Students, teachers, and parents, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. You have stepped up big time and accepted this challenge. These are unique times for all of us. I would like to thank Mr. Kenduck and the Honor Society advisors and teachers, Mr. J. Thomas, Miss Valorano, Miss Kemple, Mr. de Blasio, Mr. M. Thomas, and Miss Halter for their efforts in putting this evening together. And congratulations and thank you to the parents and families of these remarkable young men and women. Your unconditional love, guidance, support, and encouragement throughout this year is a big reason why your sons and daughters are here tonight. Your efforts have definitely paid off. Also, thank you to our amazing teachers, administrators, and staff for their contributions and unwavering dedication to our students, as well as Dr. Gonzalez and the Board of Education for their continued support. To the students, whether you are here to be recognized by multiple content areas or just one, thank you. Thank you for your dedication, your hard work, and your sacrifice. This is a great accomplishment. I trust that each and every one of you will continue to strive to live up to the expectations of your family, community, and your school, but most importantly, yourselves. Congratulations to all of the inductees. I wish you continued success. I will now pass off the presentation to Miss Valorano.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you are watching this video. My name is Casey Valorano, and I am the advisor of the National English Honor Society here at Westwood High School. I would like to begin by offering congratulations to all of the new inductees. Being inducted into a National Honor Society is an extremely prestigious honor. You should be extremely proud of this recognition, as all of you have put in a tremendous amount of hard work and dedication. I would like to also congratulate the families of all new inductees. Your support and guidance has likely played a very large part in this honor. The protagonist of one of my favorite novels, George Orwell's 1984, spends a very large part of the plot detailing the totalitarian regime known as the Inner Party's hold over the rest of society. In the novel, the Inner Party has stripped all citizens of Oceania of their individuality and freedom in order to maintain absolute power and control over society. One of the most devastating blows to democracy in this text is the creation of Newspeak, a language that has been designed to limit one's ability to express themselves. Upon describing this new language, one of Winston's co-workers states, "Don't you see that the whole aim of Newspeak is to narrow the range of thought? In the end, we shall make thought crime literally impossible because there will be no words in which to express it." For those of you who have read 1984, it is understood how dangerous this idea is. If no one in a society has the ability to express themselves, opinions, voices, justice, freedoms, and democracy becomes muted. The power of expression and the ability to express yourself is one of the most important things in the world. I once had a college professor who claimed that our thoughts, our words, and our ability to express ourselves is one of the only things in life that cannot be taken away from us. The ability to express ourselves not only allows us to let others know how we feel, but it also allows us to articulate our ideas, our opinions, to stand up for what we believe in, to form connections, understand empathy and compassion, everything that makes us great as humans. We study English in high school across the nation for a mandatory 4 years, not only to refine our written and verbal skills so greatly that it gets us into the college of our dreams, but also to understand that the ability to express ourselves freely is power in itself. Words are power. In 1984, Winston also narrates that without the freedom of expression, nothing was your own except for the few cubic centimeters inside of your skull. As some of you will graduate from high school this year and some of you next year, remember that while your thoughts will always be your own, you alone hold the power to turn your thoughts into actions. You have the power to stand up for yourselves, for others, for your opinions, your rights, and your beliefs, and you alone hold the power to express yourselves. I will be inducting students as members of Sigma Tau Delta, the National English Honor Society. Michelle Atkins, Amelia Bender, Olivia Bereza, Tatiana Butel, Samantha Bischoff, Kaylin Brown, Skyla Burke, Josephine Chacon, Noah Chang, Anna Costello, Danielle Davies, Sophia Davis, Margaret DeTita, Ashley Downs, Sophia Alessandro Fallis, Jordan Fitzgerald, Ashley Francis, Olivia Gemke, Allison Gervais, Claudia Hastings, Abigail Hill, Kayla Jarsky, Laylee Kalfayan, Zachary Kemp, Christine Kim, Kiara Krebs, Samantha Lombardi, Matthew Malta, Megan Odell, Megan O'Malley, Senior Jonah Osterhaus, Juliana Prezia, Ryan Quigley, Zachary Rahaman, Abigail Recchia, Emily Recchia, Isabel Ree, Alvina Rizvi, Brianna Scalo, Stacy Singer, Gabriella Tavaroni, Hannah Voigt, Bianca Wertheimer. Congratulations to all new inductees. I will now pass off the presentation to Mr. Keith de Blasio, advisor of the Social Studies National Honor Society. Thank you.
Greetings, students, parents, families, friends, administrators, and colleagues. It is my pleasure to speak to you at this year's Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society induction. When thinking about my speech today and my role as a classroom teacher, a Rho Kappa advisor, a coach, and a friend to this wonderful group of young people, a quote immediately popped into my mind. Thomas Jefferson said, "Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government." And while I love that sentiment, I would update that quote after more than 200 plus years. I would contend that whenever the people are well informed, they can be entrusted with their own world. And that is what my colleagues and I strive to do every day, and most recently in new and inventive ways for the young men and women of Westwood Regional High School. The primary purpose of social studies is to help young people develop the ability to make informed and reasoned decisions for the public good as citizens. The world our students face is now smaller, more culturally diverse, and more full of opportunities than the world of decades ago. New educational and career paths are available for individuals wishing to conduct business in foreign countries. Respect for and knowledge of different cultures and languages is and will continue to be a highly desirable characteristics for students and employees. So it is not nearly as important that we remember the details of the Treaty of Fort Laramie or the dates and names of the atomic bombs dropped in 1945. What we do want our students to be able to understand the events that led to these decisions and to be able to empathize with what came as a result of these historical events for the parties on both sides. The Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society was established in December 2011 and is the only national organization that recognizes high school juniors and seniors for excellence in the fields of social studies. It currently has 41 chapters in the States and the District of Columbia, and active chapters in China, Germany, and Singapore. It urges, as do I for our young people, to continue to be the ones pushing for policies and civic practices in their schools and communities that are equitable. We want them to continue to read, study, and discuss the world around them so that they can be the ones who press for economic progress, social justice for all, and peace in the world. In closing, I leave you with this quote from John Quincy Adams. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. To the 2020 Rho Kappa inductees, go and be the leader the world needs. I will be inducting students as members of Rho Kappa, the National Social Studies Honor Society. Senior Julie Abachi, Kristen Ardisi, Michelle Atkins, Tatiana Butel, Amanda Brandenburg, Matthew DeMarco, Samantha DeBari, Ashley Downs, Ashley Francis, Allison Gervais, Claudia Hastings, Abigail Hill, Kayla Jarsky, Abigail Johnston, Zach Kemp, Reese Karinko, Matthew Malta, Alina Mueller, Megan O'Malley, Megan Odell, Zachary Rahman, Abigail Recchia, Emily Recchia, Isabel Ree, Alvina Rizvi, Marina Robles, Camille Tracy, Hannah Vogt, and Samuel Wolfsey. Congratulations to all the inductees. I will now pass on the presentation to Mr. Jim Thomas of the Math Department.
Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon. There's no way of knowing when you are watching this. I am Mr. Thomas, a high school math teacher at Westwood. As their advisor, I will be inducting students as new members of Mu Alpha Theta, the National Mathematics Honor Society. First, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being inducted into the different honor societies. It is a testament to your character and proof of the hard work you have put into these subjects. It is truly an honor. Second, I'd like to congratulate the parents and families. Though you aren't being inducted, many of the decisions made in order for these inductees to get here were directly influenced by you, and I think you should give yourself a round of applause right in your own living rooms. The Math Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, was founded in 1957 with the goal of promoting scholarship and mathematics and collaboration between students and teachers. Students who are being inducted tonight have demonstrated a passion and a talent for mathematics. Finally, moving forward, inductees, you are now part of a society. Although social distancing currently provides a challenge to being part of a society and collaborating, it can be overcome. By learning new ways to teach and learn and communicate, we will become stronger. I welcome all of you to Mu Alpha Theta, and I can't wait until we were all back together so that I can teach you some calculus next year. All right? This year's inductees are Christian Bazaz, Amelia Bender, Tatiana Butel, Salvatore Caporal, Noah Chang, Marcus Chima, Nicole Colantuno, Sophia Davis, Matthew DeMarco, Ashley Downs, Abigail Hill, Kayla Jarsky, Jason Levy, Owen Long, Samantha Maletti, Megan O'Malley, Megan Odell, Tagon Park, Zachary Rahman, Abigail Recchia, Emily Recchia, Isabel Ree, Brianna Scalo, Reeve Schneider, Stacy Singer, Gabriella Taveroni, Andrew Untalon, Sami Wadi, Bianca Wertheimer, and Sam Wolfsey. Congratulations to all inductees, and I will now pass the presentation on to Ms. Kemple and the Science Honor Society.
Depending on when you are watching this, Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Miss Kemple, high school biology teacher at Westwood Regional, and I will be inducting students as members of the National Science Honor Society. Please know that during this uncertain time, your teachers are thinking of you, and we're here to support you. Now, more than ever, we need scientific thinkers. Science is on the front lines as we speak, and I have no doubt that it will carry us forward to better days. Your academic achievement in science thus far is exemplary. I am so proud of each and every one of you. You are our future, and as teachers, we take your education very seriously. We understand now more than ever that we are preparing you to lead us forward to solve not only the ongoing problems of today, but those yet to come. I encourage each and every one of you to continue to further your scientific studies, to challenge yourselves, and to push the boundaries of what you believe you are capable of. In a global sense, we need your intellect, your determination, and your creativity. We are seeing now, more than ever, the essential role that scientists are playing in our well-being and returning our lives to normal. This idea of what essential is has really been brought into focus in recent days. I want to also take a moment to acknowledge all of the workers that have become essential to us during this time. Our tireless healthcare workers risking their lives to take care of those in need, the emergency workers that continue to work day and night to keep us safe, the grocery store workers, the delivery people, the people working at the local pizza place and other restaurants that give us a much needed break from all of the endless cooking, the bus drivers that get all of these essential workers to where they need to be, all of the volunteers that are helping in endless ways, and the countless others that don't have the option to stay home right now. Whether we are out there on the front lines working in essential capacities or staying home to flatten the curve, we are all taking part in the largest global collaboration in human history. Be proud of the role you are playing in this. We will get through this. And before I read the names, I just want to share with you a poem by educator and author Nicolette Sauter that has a lot of meaning for me as a biology teacher, your science advisor, and a parent. May we raise children who love the unloved things, the dandelion, the worms, and spiderlings, children who sense the rose needs the thorn, and run into rain-swept days the same way they turn towards sun. And when they're grown, and someone has to speak for those who have no voice, may they draw upon that wilder bond, those days of tending tender things, and be the one. May you continue to strive for excellence and to use your gifts to lift those around you. I will now read the names of the new members of the National Science Honor Society. Sophia Barone, Tatiana Butel, Nicole Colantino, Sophia Davis, Claudia Hastings, Abigail Hill, Kayla Jarsky, Joseph Kuchenmeister, Juliana Prezia, Abigail Recchia, Emily Recchia, Isabel Ree, Stacy Singer, Gabriella Tavaroni, Andrew Intallen, Hannah Vogt, and Samuel Wolfsey. Congratulations to all inductees. I will now pass the presentation to Senior Thomas.
Greetings. I am Senor Thomas, a high school world language teacher at Westwood Regional. I will be inducting students as members of the Spanish Honor Society. The Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica is an academic honor society focused on Spanish language excellence in secondary education. Todos a una, all together, one goal is our motto. The group, which was established in 1953 in the United States, is sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. Our chapter is Westwood High School is Jose Sanchez Silva. In this 2020 induction ceremony, we're inducting 32 students. I'm not proceeding to read the society oath since we are not able to repeat all together. So welcome to Jillian Abella, Amelia Bender, Leah Brigulio, Salvatore Caporale, Marcus Chima, Nicole Colantuono, Josephine Corrubia, Daniel Davis, Matt DiMarco, Margaret DiTira, Ashley Downs, Brad DeBrot Hidalgo, Gloria Hastings, Jennifer Hoyos, Kayla Jarsky, Pilar Juarez, Layli Kalfayan, Kiara Krebs, Megan O'Malley, Megan Odell, Tygon Park, Juliana Prezia, Zachary Rahaman, Faith Rain, Isabel Ree, Albina Rizvi, Stacy Singer, Jonathan Slovanus, Connor Stapleton, Jocelyn Tortorici, Hannah Vogt, Samuel Woffs. Congratulations to all inductees. Enhorabuena, gracias, y espero verles muy pronto. I will now pass off the presentation to Ms. Emily Halter, Advisor of the Italian Honor Society. Thank you.
Greetings. I'm Emily Halter, a high school teacher of Italian at Westwood Regional. I will be inducting students as members of Gamma Kappa Alpha, the National Italian Honor Society. The purpose of this program is to give recognition to achievements in Italian, as well as to promote a greater understanding and appreciation of Italian culture and civilization. These students promise to dedicate themselves to the study of Italian language by remembering that a language can constitute a strong bond between people of various ethnic and religious origins. As citizens of their homeland, these students commit to promoting a friendship and harmony between their own country and those that they encounter abroad. This is their oath. These are our inductees this year: Sofia Barone, Skyla Ciela Burke, Alexa Alessia Connolly, Haley Ale Fasano, Allison Ale Gervais, Ryan Quigley, Emily Emilia Recchia. Congratulations to all inductees. I will now pass off the presentation to Mr. Connolly to conclude the ceremony.
Thank you, Ms. Halter. In closing, thank you to everyone involved with making this video. I could not be more proud to be part of this community as a resident, a father, and as your honored principal. Stay positive and be safe. Thank you.